And hello there, YouTubers. What is up? This is CD Mangaka, and today I'm bringing you some Domination on Array. This was a full party against a team of randoms. There will be some spawn rapage, so I'm not offended if you flag this video for sexual content. That's my joke for the day, at least. I'm pretty sure it's not original either. You know what's not original? Your John Cooper impression. I got a little Dr. Pepper in my system. I am a peanut! I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm going skillet on all your ears right now. Especially when I'm in a Breaking Benjamin mood. I have not listened to this band before, Breaking Benjamin, and I have no idea why, because my friend AJ put in like one song on my, he played one song for me. I'm like, dude, give me the fucking CD. I was hooked. I mean, I was like, damn, I like this. Give me that thing. So, yowza. Anyway, so that's our first minute of just, I don't know, like sheer entertainment for you. And if I ever stop drinking the soda, we're gonna get started right into the middle of our what I want to talk about today, which is map associations. Whatever the hell that means. I just came up with that word, map association. I had talked about this in a commentary that I did not post up. I paired it up with some gameplay that I was going to show you. It was like a game when I actually got like a 3 KD, went 27-9, I think. While I was in my laggy days when I was having a cable problem, you guys all remember, or at least the longtime fans of my channel remember. And I'd never posted the commentary because I assumed again to get, excuse me, wow. Retarded English. I soon was getting bigger game scores. You know, I was getting like high kill streaks with the chopper gunners, and one thing I don't understand is why people don't want to see the high kill streak gameplay. I mean, it's I can understand it. It's just like, okay, we've seen it enough, but I mean, it's just like, and people, it is a little difficult, at least for me, to get for really high caliber players. It's easy to get chopper gunners, but you know, but it's still a tough thing to do, and I don't think a lot of people could necessarily do it. And, I mean, I find it more impressive to see a guy getting a 9 kill streak rather than running 3, 4, 5. I look at that kind of gameplay and say, well, I could do that. Whereas, you know, like maybe with like a chopper gunner or something like that, it's just like, well, that'd be tougher to emulate. It's a mind process I'm not familiar with, and I can understand and respect it. Just like too much of it, give me a change of pace, yeah. But at the same time, it's just like also like baseline, I guess. And so, I will, this is mostly off of T. Martin's questionnaire thing that he asked in commentary a couple days ago, and I'll definitely get you some gameplay with lower kill streaks and showing you some support roles and some tactics if you're more like the supporting player on the team. Because if you're running with a full party, some people have got to, they can't go for the bigger kill streaks. You can't have everybody running chopper gunner, otherwise not everybody's going to be able to use them and benefit them and get the scores they want. So some people have to drop their kill streaks down on purpose to, you know, aid to let those people with the higher kill streaks have their way in their games. And when my party went into ground war, we didn't cover that basis, and so we had a lot of arguing and bitching going on. But after the first game, we were like, okay, all right, we gotta decide who's gonna be the high kill streak runners and who's gonna be the medium low guys. Okay, so once we got cleared out of the way, it was easier, it was a bit more fun, it was just a friendlier environment overall for us. But that's an off-topic space, and I think, you know, let me know what you feel about that. You want to see some more average, lower kill streak gameplay? I mean, I'll give you it. I can do it easy. If I can do a high kill streak, I can do low kill streak gameplay too. I'm just saying. Now, my next thing though I want to talk about was just like how to play certain maps. In Modern Warfare 2, it seems to me you could basically pick any map. You can go into any map with an assault rifle and automatically like secure yourself a good game. Like, for example, if you were to give me Wasteland, I could take a FAMAS and beat out this other snipers there on the team. When I get killed by them, yeah, but for the most part, I would have the better game overall. And, you know, I could pick up the FAMAS, take it to Quarry, and I could take the FAMAS and do anywhere well with it, you know, and expect very little competition. The only other people who would kind of rival me, as it was, is people who were also using assault rifles. But in Black Ops, I started to see this different. Like, there are some machine gun dominated maps, and there are assault rifle dominated maps, and basically it's just like how they play out. And what did the maps lend themselves more to? Are there long lines of sight? Is it a small map with close corridors? Are you going to have a lot more close range engagements than you are long-range engagements. And you kind of have to look at these things and determine it. And Array, I'm going to start off basically. Array is an assault rifle map. If you're not using an assault rifle, you're doing it wrong, okay? Because Array, yes, there are buildings in Array, but they're so far in between that they're in the transition areas where everyone's going to be at or have long sight lanes. And so if you ever want to hope to do good, you need an assault rifle to have the range advantage over other people. I mean, it was an issue we were having this game. As you can see, the spawns were occasionally flipping. That was because I had two teammates. I'm not going to disclose who they are. I made a really big fuss about it, though. I had a couple teammates who kept running up right next to their flag. You know, and I noticed that they both had, like, submachine guns. And they're just like, buddy, you gotta just, like, kind of camp down on the flag. Because that's what happens when you rush and you have two flags. You break the spawn trap. When you get a spawn trap, basically, you activate camp mode, find a place, find a choke point, watch it, and kill as many son of a bitches, excuse me. You kill as many little tykes that come through that doorway as possible. Doorway, hallway, alleyway, whatever. And you go to town, and you get a good game. And that's how you enforce a spawn trap. That's how it continue the spawn trap.
Securing Charlie.
You know, so that can happen in Array. If you got a guy with a submachine gun who gets frisky all of a sudden, you know, he can't get his kills because everybody else is taking them. He's got to run to the spawn and get them. But, I mean, you know, there are points where you can monitor, like on firing range, you can monitor certain choke points there and keep a spawn trap going with a submachine gun. Because there's a lot of places. Firing range is a submachine gun dominated map. You can use an assault rifle there, but for the most part, the map really lends itself to people who are more rush heavy. And I think you will have a little more success with an assault rifle than you will, with a submachine gun than an assault rifle on a firing range. But I play firing range with an assault rifle, and I play with the assault rifle in the style it's meant to use. You know, so I think there's maps where assault rifles will do you good on a majority of the maps in the game, and there are the maps, you know, where a submachine gun will really begin to outclass the assault rifles. There are maps like that. Firing range is one of them. I think WMD possibly is a bit more of a submachine gun map. I mean, it's a big map, but you don't have a lot of open spaces. You know, you got a lot of inner building and quarter, and you know, very close range combat going on there. What's another good map I think is a good submachine gun map? Nuketown, but then again, I hate Nuketown in general. Summit, very good submachine gun map. You know, and so those maps lend themselves to a good flank, you know, or you can watch an alleyway, doorway, choke point, whatever you want to call it, you know, with an assault rifle. And I think it's just like, there are maps there where you can't really use a submachine gun, and Array is one of them. It's too open for a submachine gun, you know, for you to expect to do really well. Can you, you know, like, and let's define really well, like get higher kill streaks, you know, and enforce a spawn trap, and, you know, win a majority of the gunfights, you know, and the style lends itself to the map. I think on a map like Array, playing with a submachine gun and rushing it, doesn't really work. I mean, now granted, situations do work. I mean, you know, for example, if you're playing like Demolition or Sabotage, you gotta rush there, but even then, like, rush with an assault rifle, throw on lightweight marathon, but using an assault rifle. And it's, I hope I'm making sense here. I know I'm kind of stuttering up a bit, but I'm conveying the message to you that there are maps out there that are submachine gun maps, and there are assault rifle maps, and the best, and I mean, it's just common sense, you know, if you really want to do well on this map, go with an assault rifle. Play with it however you want, but I mean, just to win the long-range engagements, use an assault rifle. For the most part, you know, and then there's firing range, you gotta play it in a certain way. And then submachine guns again. Ah, man, I wish I could remember all, like, the map names, because that would really be nice right now. I'm at the point where I kind of got the map. Oh, wait, just look at this fail. Tree saves his life, and then a dual wield for the win real fast. I think I'd stick with my AK-47 for another 2 kills. I get a gunship at, like, the last minute of this game, and again, it's just like, I can do well, just give me, like, 10 minutes to do well, but by the time 10 minutes is up, it's game over. An Array, I mean, I got lucky here. We were forcing their spawn, and so I was getting all my kills because people were spawning back here, so I gotta thank the guys for filling the spawns like that. In that case. But that's really what I wanted to mention. It's just that, you know, if you're having trouble on a certain map, look at how you're playing it. Are you, playing Array with a submachine gun? If so, that might be the reason why you don't do so well on Array. Instead, try out a different gun. you know.
Lane inbound.
Or, you know, there are maps where you can use a submachine gun or assault rifle. I think a map where you can use a submachine gun, you can also use an assault rifle, as long as you play it in a certain way. Totally fair right here. The gun should finally get those two guys. But, anyways, that's what I want to talk about, and I think it's a bit of common sense, but there seem to be people out there who common sense just kind of seems to, you know, like, stay the heck away from. I mean, I'm not pointing out to anybody, not pointing fingers at anybody specific. I'm just saying, you know, you can always find that one guy who is just, you know, totally stupid and kind of ask the obvious question. And I just wanted to address that. And if this is new information to you, please don't take that offensively at all. I'm not insulting anybody. I don't mean to insult anybody. That's just my reason for putting out the commentary for people who are kind of scratching their head, going, "Why is this not working out for you?" And it's just something to consider. I mean, just fiddle with it a bit. Figure out what are your assault rifle maps, what are your submachine gun maps, and that's again a personal preference kind of thing. I think if you experiment like that, you'll have a lot more success. Anyway, see you, Mangekka. I'm out of here.